I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Ay, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coat sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call you.
I love it, Shawnee boy. That is my favorite intro song ever, man. So yeah, and you've seen the horse running around in the yard in the front of the house before the show. But that is not the horse head that he is going to be eating, because that horse still has his head. So welcome to Saturday night, 10 o'clock. Chilling with the Ables, just a little something where me and Liz are hanging out, just chilling, and we know the boys got an Uncle Rico show running right now. Of course, they've always got their emergency episodes that they got to run, but that's okay. We're not doing it for them. We're doing it for us, and we're doing it just to hang out. Shawnee boy, is the chat up and running? Let's get Woody from Syracuse, my brother, checking in.
Hey, Woody.
First with a fifth. We seen that comment earlier, Wood, and Liz said first with a fifth of A1.
Yeah, A1, ketchup, Worcestershire.
What does Woody have a fifth of tonight is the question. And then, of course, we jump in, and Shawnee Boy is like, oh, you guys are drinking? This is going to be another Replayables night. No, Sean, no, we're not drinking, man. Jesse A was checking in. So.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Elton.
Yeah. Wonder what you guys are up to tonight. I know what we're up to. We're pre-gaming a little bit, just a little pre-game, because if you don't know, you will find out that tomorrow the Lions are playing the 49ers. So 6:30, that's where we'll be. We'll be watching the game and praying for a Super Bowl. There's so much disrespect going on right now. I've been showing Liz a bunch of clips. There was a news station that had put up the Lions logo, and it said the Lions versus the 49ers. Well, it had the Lions logo, and it said versus the 49ers, and it said it's going to be a sunny day, 62, when the Packers take on the 49ers. How the fuck do you mistake the Lions logo for a 49ers logo? It's absolute bullshit. If you don't know, you live under a rock. At this point, yes, absolutely. So go Lions. Yes. But so that was one of them. What was the other one that I showed you? There was another one. I should have sent those to Sean so he could put them up. So there's all kinds of bullshit saying the Ravens versus the 49ers is going to be the Super Bowl. That's not going to be what's going to happen. Tony D, my brother. Good evening, the Ables family, man.
Allie.
Shout out to Tony and Allie, man. Tony was just texting me. He is in the process of ordering a couple customized Lions jerseys, which I love, but you don't have to do that, my brother. But believe me, I do appreciate it, man. So Sean said the Bucks versus the 49ers. Sean, the Lions whooped your Bucks, so get over it. Yes.
Eminem versus Taylor Swift.
You know what, Jess?
That's probably about right.
I did see a thing that had that. It had the Ravens versus the Lions, and then the next one was of course, the Ravens versus 49ers. And the third one had Kansas City versus Detroit. But, of course, it was a picture of Taylor Swift and Eminem.
Yeah.
So that, which a lot of people think if the NFL is scripted, that's the way that it's going to go. But I've heard two different things on the NFL being scripted. Obviously, the conspiracy theories out there. The one thing is they are saying by the colors of the Super Bowl poster, you can tell that it's going to be the Ravens and the 49ers. But the colors of the poster, sorry, hello, Mrs. Ables.
Hey, Woody. I see you're Mrs. Butterworth and your honey mustard.
He is funny.
It's a nice
man.
combo.
I love him, man. Oh, shit, it's a fifth of honey mustard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Mrs. Butterworth. Woody's partying
Yeah,
tonight,
he is.
man. Holy
Yeah.
shit, he's going all out, man.
Yeah.
Only guest on Replayables that's ever drank condiments ever. And
that's a first.
Yeah,
probably a last.
We'll get Woody back on. We just don't want Woody to get Sugarfoot or die.
Right.
So I mean, but the colors of the poster are purple with underlying red, and if you look at the NFL scripted, they are saying that that's going to be the Ravens and the 49ers. But I heard the best conspiracy theory that said you go back to simple art class and red plus blue equals purple. So therefore, it would be Kansas City versus Detroit. And I don't know, man. I just know that it's going to be a blast. Round 3 coming soon. Yes, it is, Woody. Yes, it is, man. So I know me and my brothers, me, Elton, and Nathan have a little group text going. So when we're watching the game, we're all cussing at the TV together and cussing at the refs and everything else, which is something else that I've seen about the conspiracy theory. They were showing 2 of the refs in the league. One ref is making like $13 million a year. How the fuck are you a referee and making $13 million? I'm in the wrong
business.
I know I'm in the wrong business. I mean, I tried to ref YMCA soccer, but I think they only paid me like $2.50 an hour, and I mean $2.50, not $250 an hour. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. I know me and my brothers will be yelling at the TV. Liz knows that I'm going to be yelling at the TV. She has gone out and made bingo cards for apparently things that I say or could potentially say to the TV. I don't know what's on the bingo cards because her and the kids are going to be playing that. And so she didn't want it to be rigged. So they're not showing me the bingo cards. And she keeps asking me, have you looked? Have you looked? And
I'm
like,
sure
no,
you'll
I
do
haven't
all
looked.
25 of these things.
I don't know.
It was easy coming up. I was like, let's see, he does this, he does this, he does this, he says this.
So the one thing that we will have to do after the game, maybe on the Thursday night, chilling with the Ables, Liz can reveal the bingo cards and tell you who won and how that went down, and I don't know, maybe even record a little bit of it or something. So, but yeah. So that's the way that's going to go. They are great. Yeah,
I showed them to Jesse. Right?
Yeah,
I already got a bingo in the first 10 minutes of
the show.
Okay. Right? This show? Yeah.
So the shit that's on that card must be conspiracy theory, stuff like that. Ravens, fuck the Ravens, whatever. I mean, I kind of want it to be the Ravens in Detroit, although the Ravens are pretty tough. Obviously, BF, being a Baltimore guy, he wants it to be the Ravens. Woody is saying Super Bowl 59, Swift versus Slim Shady. So it very well could be. Who knows? The part of the other conspiracy theory is they're saying Kansas City's going to be in it because Taylor Swift is sponsored by Pfizer. And Pfizer obviously controls the world. So who knows? It's going to be a blast to watch it, to see what happens. I'm hoping that we go out with a victory. Liz, on the other hand, hopes that we don't go out with a victory.
That's not true. That is not true. He thinks that, but it's not true. It's not.
Tell him why.
I'm rooting for the Lions. Chris thinks he's going to go to the Super Bowl if the Lions win. He thinks he's going to go to Las Vegas, and he's going to have to go alone because I won't fly. So I don't want him to go, but I want the Lions to win, so I'm conflicted, torn.
I like how she says Chris thinks he's going to go.
No, I didn't say the Lions weren't going to win. I'm saying you think you're going to go. I'm hoping we watch the Lions from here.
Yes.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, well, you will, and I'll call you. You will, and I will call you. So Elton, there you go, man. He said I'll go with
I already
him.
got.
See?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I feel better.
Yes, you can go with me, and then we'll just call you guys.
Okay.
And we'll report to you. So,
the Taylor Swift, I Hate Kelsey song is going to be epic when they break. I know.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Tony.
So I imagine in that breakup song, it's going to have probably a remix of some shit like You Couldn't Catch a Pass, That's Why I Grabbed Mahomes' Ass, something like that. So, because who knows, Tony? I mean, that woman has had so many dudes. Like, it's unreal. All the people she's had more dudes than the Kansas City Chiefs staff. Yeah, than the staff.
Taylor Swift moves fast.
Yeah, she's a wide receiver for
Get it?
sure. Yeah, she moves swift and
Goalposts.
fast. We should go. We should all go. Flying is easy, Liz. See, that's what I've been telling her.
I know, but crashing is hard.
Listen, that happens very rarely.
No.
It happens very rarely. You have a better chance of being in a car crash. The Super Bowl halftime show is sponsored by Nevada Space Lasers. Is that true?
I don't know.
Is that true?
I don't know. I'm caught up in the conspiracy theory.
I don't know. Woody's pretty smart, so sometimes he knows shit that other people don't. So it might be true, Woody. I don't know. I do know that they were having Usher, and there was the rumors going around that they were going to cancel Usher for the halftime show and have Travis Kelce come out and do a half-hour speech on what it was like to have sex with Taylor Swift, because obviously that's what more people are listening to. Her days of being a tight end are way over. Yes,
Yeah,
they are,
gone.
man. They are
Yeah.
so gone, Elton.
Right.
They are like Paul Walker. They are gone. 100%.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, she's just she's nasty. I mean, I don't
I
see
do
it.
like a couple of her songs, though.
Yeah, I mean, there is a couple of her songs, but them comparing her to Elvis is bullshit.
Well, no.
So if Elvis was alive today and doing what he's doing and stuff like that, then he would have the same amount of sales, because the fucking internet wasn't around, iPods weren't around, all that bullshit, all the media hype and all the sponsors and stuff like that weren't around. So for them to compare her to him is bullshit to me. So.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, that's the kicks that I get off on. I am excited for the game tomorrow, though. I have been waiting. Today, me and Liz went to dinner because it's obviously date night. That's why we're sitting here doing a podcast.
Right. This is the most romantic thing we can think of to do.
Right? It is.
I know.
So, no. So tonight when we went to dinner, we were on our way back, and she looked over at me and she was like, "What are you thinking about?" We were at a red light, and I said, "Right now, the Lions are in San Francisco, probably like going out for a steak dinner or something." And
And I knew he was thinking that, because I started thinking, gosh, this time tomorrow we're going to be watching the game. And like this time tomorrow, we'll know.
yeah.
We'll know.
And I said, "Oh, wait a minute. It's only like 4:00 out there right now." So right now they're probably shopping and buying some cool shit and stuff like that. So, but it did cross my mind. I was like, God, right now they are out having dinner, getting ready for the big game. They got to go to bed early, all that stuff. So,
Same stuff we're doing.
yeah. But I mean, that's the type of shit that I think about when we're stuck at a red light. I'm just like, what are the Lions doing right now? and so that's what was on my mind. But I don't know. It'll be fun. I can't wait. I cannot wait until tomorrow's over, man. I really hope they pull it off, man. Sitting under these fucking lights, I'm hot. It gets hot in this room. So, thank you. Biggest fan.
Yeah.
Biggest fan. Speaking of biggest fan, Liz is wearing her Replayable shirt that Space Chief drew up. So this is the other shirt, and it says Replayables, 100% proof podcasting. So those are the dope ass shirts that Space Chief has drawn up for us, man. That dude is a kick ass dude, man.
Yeah.
If you guys are on Twitter, give Space Chief a follow. He's such a good dude.
Great artist.
Yeah. So I was asking Liz tonight, I said, what's some of the things that you want to talk about on tonight's show? And she said, I don't care. She said, let's just discuss different things and stuff like that. So me and her right now are wrapped up on Yellowstone. I realize that there's like 5 seasons out there, but typically when shows are hot and shit like that, we don't watch them right away. We wait because most of our days are spent watching murder docs. We love the murder docs. She particularly loves them. She keeps a notebook beside the bed taking notes.
What not to do, how not to get caught.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't understand that. I'm not taking notes.
There.
Yeah, I'm not taking notes or anything like that. But she said it's her OCD. I believe her. Hopefully, but yeah. So we spend a lot of time watching murder docs, but every now and then we get into a good series and stuff like that. Like I'm telling you, the first time that me and her watched Breaking Bad, it was probably 5 years after the show was off the
Yeah.
air. But I also like doing that because all the seasons are out. We can sit there, we can binge watch,
Mhm.
and
We don't have to leave the couch for hours.
Yeah, yeah,
Days.
and we're looking for new shows to watch. Hasbro is in cahoots with the Oscar committee and snubbed Barbie for Best Actress. I don't blame him,
Wow.
Woody. I don't blame him because was there even an actress in Barbie?
I didn't see it.
Was that like a cartoon show or was it a real show? Like,
The
did it have?
movie?
Yeah, did it have real actors in it?
I think.
Oh,
Yeah. I didn't watch it, but
was it Woody? Was it a cartoon or did it have like real life actors and actresses? You better not piss her off. She will know how to dispose of you and not get caught.
I know how to do it, Elton.
I think she does. Her notebook's getting
Yeah.
full, Elbow. So if anything ever happens to me, there's 2 places to look. Her, and I'll call you and tell you the other one.
Yeah.
So
If I can make it past
yeah.
that 48-hour window,
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're always looking for good conspiracy, says Woody. So I do love a good conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
So
I don't.
sometimes I think that some of the restaurants have a conspiracy against us. Margot Robbie played her. Oh, so it must have been real actresses.
Yeah, I thought it was. I
and
didn't see the
actors.
movie, but I know it was real people.
Yeah, I don't even know who the hell Margot Robbie is. Who is that?
The actress that played Barbie.
Oh, no shit. She just told me.
I think it was Ken's girlfriend. Somebody like that.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
She's dating Ken.
So I don't even know who that is. I don't keep up with any of these people
She's
anymore.
got a sister named Skipper.
Live action. It was the biggest movie of 2023 and made over $1 billion. Woody, that's very easy when they charge $15 a ticket.
Yeah.
So the box offices don't even impress me anymore. Because when we were going to the movies as kids, tickets were like $3 and $4. She played the Joker's girlfriend. Okay. Now I think I know who it is. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that movie? Yeah,
No.
we didn't. I thought
The
we seen
Joker?
that. Yeah.
No.
You didn't watch that with me?
No.
Oh, I must have watched that when you were taking notes on Murder Docs. So, Elton said, "Hot chick from Wolf of Wall Street." Harley Quinn. I know who Harley Quinn was. Okay, so you don't know
No.
Harley Quinn?
No.
You've seen all the posters and all the
I know.
pictures and shit like that. So I know who she is now. So she played Barbie. I didn't even know that they had like real actors and actresses in that. So I didn't get caught up in that shit. So I did notice that they were trying to sell. They tried to merchandise the hell out of that, and I don't even think that probably went over very good because it was only there for a short time before you would find that shit at like Ollie's or Dollar General and stuff like that, like the pillowcases and all that bullshit. So because when it typically ends up there, it's like
Hey, this is what you got me for Christmas.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
Why do you think you got 2?
I'm just kidding.
What do you think you got 2?
Right.
So
I gotta go to bed.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Talk to you later. All right,
Bye,
man.
Woody.
Good night, brother. Have a good day at work, whatever you got going, man.
Thanks
Tomorrow,
for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Absolutely, brother. Make sure that you watch the games tomorrow and go Lions, man. So that's all I'm saying is go Lions. Shawnee boy, have we made up Mama Time yet? Because normally on Replayables we have Llama Time, but nights like tonight we need Mama Time. So have you produced that yet, Shawnee boy? Damn you, Shawnee. So
you had one job.
One job,
Just kidding.
Sean. One job. Not making this dope ass set, not making this dope ass intro, not making the dope ass outro. One job to make up Mama Time. You know why Barbie never gets pregnant? Because Ken comes in a box.
Oh. Doesn't Barbie too?
Yeah. Oh, sometimes, yeah.
Oh.
So I bet she would get pregnant if Ken would come in her box.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah.
Put them in the same box.
Put them in the same box, yeah. And then the box rocks.
Good one, Elton.
Shawnee boy, do you have the horse head video? Okay. I'm going to go take a quick piss real quick. So Shawnee boy will entertain you with the Horsehead video, which happens to be the hottest new song out there. It sold more copies than the Barbie soundtrack. Shawnee boy, hit him with a little Horsehead while I go take a piss real quick, brother.
I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Ay, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats and sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call your mom. What you about to do? You about to put it in the water tonight. Yeah. Put it in the water tonight, add a little bit of doodle and some beans on it. Put some hot sauce, bitch, get the cane on it. Y'all niggas don't forget to put the cane on it. Put 3 bags, bitch, of cocaine on it. Put the top off, Mortal Kombat on it. Put your hat on it. Stop playing, bitch, grab that horse meat. Go ahead, go eat you some horse meat. That shit illegal over here, we can't eat horse meat. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Ay, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats and sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call your mom. What you about to do? You about to put it in the water tonight. Yeah. Put it in the water tonight, add a little bit of doodle and some beans on it. Put some hot sauce, bitch, get the cane on it. Y'all niggas don't forget to put the cane on it. Put 3 bags, bitch, of cocaine on it. Put the top off, Mortal Kombat on it. Put your hat on it. Stop playing, bitch, grab that horse meat. Go ahead, go eat you some horse meat. That shit illegal over here, we can't eat horse meat. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Ay, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats and sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call your mom. What you about to do? You about to put it in the water tonight. Yeah. Put it in the water tonight, add a little bit of doodle and some beans on it. Put some hot sauce, bitch, get the cane on it. Y'all niggas don't forget to put the cane on it. Put 3 bags, bitch, of cocaine on it. Put the top off, Mortal Kombat on it. Put your hat on it. Stop playing, bitch.
So, good luck shaking that out of your head.
I know.
I noticed that a couple viewers left when that song was playing. Which I love that song. They're not
that
gonna
song's been in my head for like a week straight.
I know, and it is so funny because like when we're in the car and shit like that, I'll just look at her. We'll be talking about random stuff, and I'll just look at her and I'll say horse head.
Yeah, and all I have to say is like beans, and he's like, put beans on it.
And she breaks it down just like that too. So I literally look at her and I'll be like, hey, what do you want for dinner tonight? And she's like, horse head. And then she giddies up and stuff, man. It's funnier than shit. So
Very
I
catchy.
just love it.
What if he has any other songs?
He does. I've gone through them. He does a lot of different stuff. He does like these spoof songs and spoof
Does he have
videos.
a llama song?
No.
What's his inspiration? Like, how's he?
I don't think he has one.
Oh.
I think he just does different shit. But he does a lot of different videos and stuff, and I'd like to feature some of his stuff on replayables. But we always got to be careful with that because copyrights. So like when we do replayables, we love running the videos, and we get a lot of videos that people send us. But Shawnee runs them through a thing, and it'll tell us if we can use them or we can't use them. So a lot of times, guys, if you are sending us videos and you don't see them, chances are that it's got a copyright on it or something like that, and we can't use it because YouTube punishes us for that. Just like this channel was monetized at one time, and we lost our monetization for a couple reasons. We lost it because we didn't run any videos and went stagnant for a while, and apparently YouTube takes that away from you. They'll take it away from you for that. They'll take it away from you for copyright strikes, stuff like that. And I can't even remember what the main reason was, but Shawnee called me and said they took our monetization away, and I was like, who cares? YouTube only punishes them themselves when they do that, because the way that super chats work and shit like that, YouTube takes 30% right off the top. So if you throw out a $1 super chat, why are my comments not showing? I don't know, Elton. Sean, can you look into that, man? Because there's a lot of comments that aren't showing. No, he usually doesn't put like profanity in the stuff. So I don't know, Elton. Sean said that if it has profanity in it, YouTube will block your comments and stuff. We don't block them, so we absolutely don't block any comments. It has nothing to do with us. We don't block any of the comments. We don't block any of the viewers, stuff like that. Even though the asshole viewers, we don't block them. We just let people jump in there and say whatever they got to say. We never put anybody in what timeout. You can do that, but we don't do that. And we don't restrict our chat. So if they're not showing up, Elton, it's YouTube. Um,
Horse meat equals Taco Bell.
Yeah, that is true, Jess.
That's good,
so
Jesse.
next time we go to Taco Bell, we'll just be like, hey, let's go get some horse meat.
I have the horse combo.
I love it. Every time she sings it. I've had 2 comments that had no swearing but are not showing up. I don't know, Elbow. I really don't.
That's what he said, and
yeah,
she said that was the one comment.
Was the one comment? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Dude. And it's got to be a YouTube thing. It really does, because Sean definitely doesn't restrict anybody. So I know that they will redact comments and shit like that, but that's how fucked up YouTube is. So like they took away our monetization, but they were the ones that are making money on that. So like every time, so if I say
Jesse says it and it shows up. What?
Oh yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
that is fucked up, Elton.
We want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear what you got to say, man. Because it's always hilarious. I think it's done that to him too when we're on the Chillin network.
Yeah, I'll be chatting on replayables, and I'll see it on my screen, like down at the bottom. But then when I see the chat rolling up behind them on the screen, it won't show up, or it'll show up out of order. Like my comment on my screen will be above someone's, but then when it shows up behind you guys, it'll show up like after the person. YouTube is weird.
Yeah, it is. Sean said, I've had the same issue. Some weird stuff is blocked by YouTube. Yeah, they got that whole AI bullshit in there. If you say something wrong, you say something weird, all of a sudden they shadow ban you. They do all kinds of shit. They'll shadow ban your channel, so your traction doesn't even show up. Like this show won't even pop up. It won't pop up in the search bars, stuff like that, unless you directly hit the links that we give you. So it's weird how their shit works. But like when it comes to their monetization, they're the ones that are making money on this shit. They make 30%. And if you use an Apple iPhone, or even if you're using a Google phone like a Samsung or some shit like that, they take a cut too. So at the end of the day, out of it, if somebody sends a $2 super chat, the content creator, if you're lucky, off of $2, you're gonna get maybe $1 by the time it's said and done. So, because they take 30% right off the top, it's 30, and then if it's done through an iPhone, I think iPhone takes 10%. I think Google takes a chunk of it too.
I have an Android,
so yeah, Androids.
You know what's weird is like after the show's over, if I want to go in and make a comment, like comment on the show afterwards, if I pull up the comment screen, if I click in that bar, it freezes my phone. And it won't let me out of there. It won't let me make a comment, and it freezes my phone. If I try to get out of YouTube altogether, that text screen still stays up. I have to restart my phone every single time. And Edub told me that it was something about what did he say? It was something about Samsung.
Huh.
Samsungs do that. So I can't comment after a show's over. I can't make a comment on the show afterwards. I don't know what that's about.
You're not even talking the live comments. You're talking the regular
I'm talking
comments.
after the show's over.
So,
if you want to comment,
oh, that is weird.
yeah, I can like other people's comments and I can read them. But if I try to make a comment, if I click in that box,
freeze.
It freezes my whole entire phone. I have to restart my whole phone. And I mean, it's not just a fluke. It does it every time.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I think that it's fucked up that they take the cuts that they take. I think that it's crazy that they essentially punish the creators a little bit. But I mean, we obviously aren't doing this for the money. I mean, the money's nice and stuff like that. We're not doing it for the money. We're doing it because it's fun to us. The money is nice. I mean, I'm not going to bitch about that, but I think that it's bullshit that they take such a cut out of you and stuff like that because you're the ones that are creating the content. But on the flip side of the coin, the networks and the shows that are pulling down major money, YouTube's making a major cut off of that. YouTube is freaking genius in the sense of taking 30%, because out of all the shows that are played all day long on YouTube, they are making billions. I mean, billions of dollars for doing what they do.
Again, we're in the wrong business.
Yeah,
we're on the wrong side.
Yeah. I told Shawnee Boy has been working on a thing for our show for a long time, but it is a long process as well to build something like that. But he in a sense is building a super chat like program that wouldn't have anything to do with YouTube, because eventually we would like to break away and do our own shit on like our own website and stuff like that. So we don't got to fuck around with YouTube, and we don't got to fuck around with YouTube blocking people's comments, and people will be able to say whatever they want to say, and we'll be able to play the videos that we really want to play. Cause we have got an archive of videos that I would love to show people that are absolutely hilarious, but they'll nail us. They'll nail us and stuff like that. I hope it's not
because people die in the video.
No, nobody. No, we try to stay away from stuff like that. I mean, occasionally, like last night, we had the video where the guy missed the target. That's not our fault. They overshot him. So, but there are some videos that I show.
Did you see the comment I said on that?
No,
I said he was going to the Drop In.
Oh, he did drop in.
There's a bar in Parkersburg called Drop In.
He dropped in somewhere. Yeah, he dropped in somewhere. Yeah. I don't know where it was, but it wasn't good. So that's hilarious. Yeah, and then there's a lot of times that I will miss comments that are flying by and stuff like that. Like I noticed the chat's not moving right now. It's almost frozen and stuff like that. So it doesn't surprise me, Elton. It pisses me off because you know, like obviously you're my brother and we talk and stuff like that, and you tell me these things, but there's other people that I don't talk to, and I don't know if their comments aren't showing up, or I don't know if their comments aren't, getting posted and stuff like that, which is bullshit, because obviously people watching the show, they want to be a part of the show. So put their comments up, you know, let them be a part of the show. That's what I think. So, but yeah, so fuck YouTube. And I'm sure that that's going to help my case, because I think actually initially when they were banning our channel, Sean, am I wrong on this? Oh yeah, that showed up. Yeah, that showed up.
Checking.
Sean, when we were pleading our case to YouTube, jump on the screen for a minute, Sean, if you can. Oh, you don't have that set up? Okay. Well, can everybody hear you talk, or is it just me that can hear you talk?
They can hear me now.
Oh, okay. So they can hear you. Have you started a Discord? Yeah, Elton, we do have a Discord. Sean, can you put the link for the Discord in the chat? Because that's a good place for everybody to get in touch with us and stuff like that. So if you could put the link in the chat for the Discord, that'd be awesome. But when YouTube, what was it YouTube asked us for when they were trying to take our monetization away?
Oh, yeah, that was such a while ago.
They asked us to like make a video pleading our case or some shit.
Oh yeah, they wanted the video that kind of described what we do on the channel, and then like try to set it up like how we normally do a show.
Yeah. So essentially, we had to make a video explaining what our show was about and in like begging them to let us keep our monetization. And so we made the video, but Shawnee Boy made the mistake of asking me to make the video one night after Replayables.
Oh, Sean.
That usually doesn't go good.
Classic mistake.
He was like, "Hey, we need to shoot
It's
this
like a
video."
real
Yeah.
show, though.
I can't even ask him to talk to me after the show.
Yes, you can.
No.
It's just
I mean,
not good.
I can ask.
I don't have Discord, but Landon swears by it. Elton, I wasn't. I was schooled to Discord probably a couple months ago. They were pushing Discord on me for like the Shuli network because a lot of people post stuff in there, and then I talked to Shawnee Boy and he was explaining it to me a little bit, and so there's the Discord link if anybody wants to jump in the Discord, 100 Proof Podcasting, Replayables Discord, and there's the address for that. I'll also have Sean text that to me, dude, and I'll send that to you. Yeah, so we were pleading our case, and Sean was like, dude, we got to get this done. We got to get it done. And he was like, so we need to shoot this video tonight. That was a Replayables. That was the Replayables that they got me so hammered. It was
Be more specific.
the next day was the golf
Be
tournament.
more specific.
The next day was the golf
Okay.
tournament.
Yeah.
And so they got me really trashed because they thought it'd be funny to get me hammered and then me have to go to this golf tournament. And so Sean was like, we got to shoot this video, dude. And I was like, okay, we'll do it after the show.
That was like one of the top 5 worst aftermaths. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely was. I was so fucking hammered. I was so hungover. Like I literally woke up drunk the next day. And I think, did you ask me if you wanted me? I wanted you to drive me to the golf course.
No.
Oh, that's right. She said, "Fuck that. You're on your own."
It was raining, so I figured they would cancel the tournament, but they didn't. I don't know.
They don't cancel tournaments.
I don't know.
I wish they would have. I would have felt better.
Yeah. Well, you thought your 4th wasn't going to show up, remember?
Yeah.
Did.
So then I definitely had to go because.
Yeah. So I thought maybe there was a chance he wouldn't have to go.
Yeah. And if I would have known the 4th was showing up, I could have not showed up because really you only needed 3. No, because then I had to be there if the 4th guy wasn't showing up. So I had to be there. But they that's when you start drinking again. Elbow.
Thanks, Elton.
That's what I had to do. The first tee, literally the first tee, I get there and I'm golfing with these guys and I show up. I think I was 5 minutes late. And then I showed up, and as soon as I got there, I was like, I remember it. I bent over to put the ball on the tee, and I when I bent over, I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna puke. And I like put it in, and then I stood up and I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna puke. And I remember the guys looking at me and they're like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I was like, I'm fucked up, and I fucking threw up on the tee box, and they were like, you're fucking nasty. Blah, 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 blah. And they were like, and the one guy was like diehard serious about this golf tournament. I don't give a fuck. I'm not that good of a golfer. I just like to go out there and pretty much drink beer. But he was like, oh, great. He was like, it's going to be a long day and we're not going to place and all this and that. And
so you put green on the green? Well,
he took it serious. I mean, it was more than green. But I where the fuck was I going with this story? I forget. Oh, Sean asked me to shoot that video. Yeah, Sean asked me to shoot that video. And I think I was telling YouTube, I was like, I remember, did I cuss in that video, Sean? I think Sean.
I'm sure you did.
I don't know.
I think I did.
I
he was like, no, we got to redo that because I was like,
why wouldn't you cuss? The only time you don't cuss is when you're in front of my parents.
I know. That is true. So,
and
even then, a couple times it slipped. So, I mean, I don't know.
I think you called me a bitch during it.
That helps. That's always nice.
Can everybody hear you, Sean?
Do you know how nervous I was to introduce my parents?
I might have called you a bitch.
Ah.
I don't remember. Why would I have called you a bitch, Sean?
I tried that even Bat and Danielle was in town. I made it to the 6th hole before the hiccups took me out.
Elton,
when
I'm
he gets the
telling you.
hiccups,
Oh,
eek.
game over, man.
Nope.
Game over. That's like a warning sign.
You had the hiccups last night.
I did. Yeah. They got me fucked up last night.
There was one time you did a replayables and you had hiccups all the next day, and I was concerned because I saw a Today Show where this girl had the hiccups for like months.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to turn into that.
Oh my god, she always thinks I'm dying. She literally always thinks I'm dying.
Because I care about you.
I know you do, but like my back, like when my back itches, I think I told you on the first episode of Chillin with the Ables that like there's a certain spot on my back that will itch, and it just happens to be where a tattoo is. Oh, will you scratch that? Yeah, and oh, that feels good. She thinks that because that certain spot itches all the time that I've got ink poisoning. I'm like, that fucking tattoo is like over 20 years old, and you think that it's ink poisoning.
People can develop allergies for real. We had to leave, and it was really a nice course.
Oh shit! So yeah, I believe it, Jess. I believe it, man. I've been golfing with Elton. I've been in a tournament with Elton.
Yeah.
I was going to hit him up and say we need to sign up for some tournaments this summer. So that would be a blast. We did that.
What did that behind the camera say?
Oh, Sean, do you see Elton's comment? Sean.
See, he censored himself there.
Yeah, I see it.
What does it say, Sean?
Let's see.
Read it out loud.
I don't know if I want to read that.
What did that bitch behind the camera say? I think he said, Elton, during the recording of that, did you just call me a bitch? And YouTube was like, yeah, that's it. You guys are banned. So they totally banned us.
I didn't even hear this story. I have no idea what you're even talking about.
We had to shoot like, I forget, a 30-second or 1-minute video explaining why we should be able to keep monetization. Our channel doesn't cuss. Blah blah blah, all kinds of stuff. And I think I told YouTube, I said,
you should have had Sean record the video.
No, because we had to be in it. So it said that
too?
Yeah, BF had to be in it, Sean had to be in it, I had to be in it. And I think I said BF, of course, he's professional, and he was like, YouTube, blah 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 blah. He did all the professional stuff, and then I said, YouTube, you need to stop being a bitch like Shawnee boy. I think that's what I said. And then I said, give us back our monetization. Don't take that shit away. You guys are ripping us off. So, and then the next thing I know, we submitted it, and they came back, and what did they say, Sean?
That we're demonetized.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
No, that is what they said.
The answer is no.
They were like, yeah, no bueno. And then I told them, I was like, let me give you directions to Pinche Way, motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
yeah, Pinche Way. But that was the end of the monetization. And then so normally if they take it away, because you have all these requirements that you have to do in order to get there, like initially it was 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Then they turned around, rewrote the laws after we monetized and made it 500 subscribers. And I think they still kept it at 4,000 watch hours. They may have even knocked that down, but they of course gave us the harshest sentence. They said, and if you guys want this back or want it to be considered to be back, you got to get back to 4,000 watch hours. And I was just like, yeah, fuck them. I don't care. Because when you're monetized, you have to really watch what you're doing. When you're not monetized, you don't have to worry because they're not.
Are these rules like typed up somewhere?
Yes.
You know, I just feel like.
Yes. It's a very long.
I feel like it's unclear to, the average person.
It is. But the bad thing is you don't have an individual that's watching you. My lost interest. What's up, brother?
Ooh, my lost interest.
Hey, brother.
Hey, Lost.
Oh my God, dude. If you guys don't know, man, follow My Lost Interest. You can follow him on Twitter and stuff like that. He is such a fucking good dude, man. He was on Replayables a long time ago.
Lost, you were on Replayables the night I was on Replayables. It was the day before Thanksgiving or the day, no, because you used to do that just on Fridays.
Yeah.
It was a Thanksgiving episode where you had a bunch of people come on.
Yeah.
Lost was on. I think he was one of the first ones.
Yeah, I love Lost Interest, man. He is such a good dude. But he now has got his thing going where he goes in and he's so good at taking these clips and stuff like that from different shows and stuff. And I'll show you a bunch of his stuff.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter.
It is fucking hilarious, man. The shit that he puts together.
I only see Lost in the chat.
Yeah, he is such a good dude, man. And I still owe him some cigars. I told him a long time ago I was sending him some cigars. Lost smoked cigars, man, and Elton.
Don't hold me accountable, Lost, because I didn't know that.
Elton,
I would have been on him.
I am telling you, man. Elton is a cigar connoisseur too, and so Elton and Lost need to definitely talk because
what's up with the cigars?
Oh man, My Lost Interest knows like all the good cigars and shit like that, and he's always smoking a good one.
Stephen
Bull, my brother, what's up, man? Lost is a beautiful man, absolutely. He's got a dope ass beard.
I know, I remember. Yeah. We got a cigar on our honeymoon. Remember that guy sold you a cigar?
That guy fucking ripped me off.
Okay.
That guy ripped me off.
You're making me blush. Thank you. I appreciate your support.
Oh man, yeah, absolutely, brother. Check out My Lost Interest, MLI. He is a dope ass dude. Dan Collins, what's up? He says, "Hey Elton, what's up, man?" Elton knows Dan Collins.
Dan Collins.
Yeah, Dan Collins is a cool dude. Yeah, we were on our honeymoon and we were at Anakeesta in Tennessee, and I said, "This is going to be a long hike or whatever. Let me stop by and grab a cigar." And so, yes, I totally forgot about the cigar smoking one now. There you go, brother. There you go. I bet it's some good shit. What is it, Lost? Drop that in the chat, man. And so we stopped into a cigar shop, and I should have known because I was like, I'm just checking out the cigars, and I was looking at different ones, and the dude initially tried to tell me, "Hey, you don't need a cigar. You want to buy some weed?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" And I said, "Is weed even legal here?" And he was like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, really, dude?" I was like, "You think I'm gonna buy some fucking weed and it's not even legal here? That's fucked up." But I bought that cigar. Yeah, and we were the
only ones in the store.
It was normally like a fucking $8 cigar. It was like a Monte Cristo or some shit. Yeah. And it was normally like an $8 cigar and Opus X. So there you go. I'm gonna remember that. Because if Lost is smoking it,
I'll write it down. He won't remember.
I guarantee you it's good. So the dude like charged me like $23 for this fucking cigar, and it was shitty. It was shitty. I like started smoking it, and I was like, "This is absolutely fucking horrible." So don't ever take their advice. Did you throw it off
the ski lift or the Anakeesta?
I think I did end up throwing it off the ski lift. Did I? So I can't remember. If I would have, it would have been lit.
That ski lift was crazy. Or it wasn't a ski lift. It was just the...
No, it was a ski lift.
I mean, you didn't have skis. Yeah, it's not a ski lift. There's no skiing up there.
Well, there's probably skiing in the winter. I mean, it was not winter time when we were up there. So I don't know. It's a ski lift. It goes really fucking high in the sky, and there's no seatbelts on the shit. And we get up and we start going, and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "Oh man." Initially, I was holding my phone out like this, and I was like recording. I was like, "Oh, this is cool." And then I looked down, and I was like, "Oh fuck that!" And I put my phone away because I was like, "I'm gonna drop my phone."
I couldn't believe the gap in the back behind us. Like you could drop your child back through there.
And there was some kids that was on that fucking thing bouncing around and shit. And I was like, "Wow, man, they must hate their kids. They must hate their kids because they did not give a shit if their kids fell out." So, but yeah, that was fun. Yeah, but that dude totally screwed me. So if you ever go into a cigar shop, don't ever ask their opinion because, of course, obviously they're going to point you to an expensive cigar, and which is fine if it's worth it. But he totally sold me a shitty cigar for an expensive price, and I was like, yeah, fuck this.
No, we were on our honeymoon.
So yeah, we were on the honeymoon, so I didn't give a shit. But I did smoke that for a little while, and I can't remember what I did with it, man. I may have thrown that off the ski lift. So because then you were like, "Hey, where's your cigar?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I finished it." But
That's not what Bill Clinton would have done.
Bill Clinton would have shoved that cigar somewhere else. So, was the wind blowing your? Was the wind
Your
blowing?
huge head around, Chris? I bet you were scared. I was scared. I'm sitting beside him.
Steamboat, I thought you were blind.
Yeah.
So
Stop.
how you know I got a big head? So
He can just tell.
yes, that wind was blowing my head around, man. You should have seen that. That chairlift
I was a little nervous when it
spinning
stopped.
around
Like when
shit.
it would stop, for some reason, like it would climb up the hill, and I was fine until it would stop, which makes no difference whatsoever. But it would stop over top of that road. Remember, there was like a 2-lane road.
Yeah, the fucking thing stopped right over the top of the road.
And remember, we left our picture up there at the top.
Yes.
Or-
So
yeah,
they got a racket going. If you go to Anarchista and you get on the fucking ski lift, as you're going, they have a pole that is halfway up. And that's why the chairlift stops, because they got an asshole that stands there and takes your picture. And then when you get up to the top, they sell you this picture like, oh, hey, you want this picture that says Anarchista? And it's got you on the chairlift and stuff. And of course, you're suckers.
right.
It was our honeymoon, so we were like, yeah, we'll buy it.
Yeah.
We bought it, and they were like, okay, it'll be ready. Once you get up to the top, you can't fucking go anywhere. There's just the shops up there and shit. And then so we get up there, we buy the picture. They're like, it'll be ready in 10 minutes. And I'm like, listen, we just got up here. I want to walk around and shit. I don't want to be toting this picture around. Can we just pick it up when we leave? And they were like, yeah, because there's only one fucking way in and one way out of that place.
Yeah.
And so we're walking around, and we found a kick-ass bar that's up at the very top of the mountain. And
yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
Mojitos.
So yeah, they got a bunch of Adirondack chairs out there and stuff. And
That was nice.
yeah, we were like, hey, let's grab these mojitos and stuff like that. And we sat there and was drinking those. Well, then we walked around, checked out the shops. I was like, fuck this. We got to ride this ski lift down, obviously. And so we get on the fucking chair and we start coming down. Well, the ski lift stops going up so he can take these people's pictures. And as we get to that fucking guy, I looked at Liz and I was like, fuck. We left our picture up there that we just paid like $30 for.
And we were a little nervous anyway about the ride.
Yes, because it's a wonky ass ski lift chair.
I think we were both trying to psych each other out that we weren't scared, but we were both kind of scared.
Yeah.
So we were like, he was like, we'll just go back up and get it. And I'm like, I mean, well, maybe they can send it back to
you. Yeah. So
we rode back up, didn't we?
Yeah, of course we did. We went back up there. I was like, fuck that. We just paid $30 for that shit.
And then they took our picture again, remember?
They took it again, of course. So they racked me into buying that thing. But I didn't forget that.
We did get two, and the second one was better.
The second one was way better. Because the first one was us going up. We didn't know they were taking our picture. We're sitting on this wonky ass ski lift chair, and we're going up, and the guy's like, smile, and we're sitting there like this because the wind is blowing, and that wonky ass ski lift chair's blowing around, and we're like this. And I was like, fuck that. So the first picture looked like shit anyways.
Thanks.
Not because of you, obviously. My big head, as Stephen Bull would say. So we ride them. We get down to the bottom, and I'm like, fuck, we forgot that picture. And she was like, no, that means we got to ride that thing back up. It is scary as fuck. And I said, we just got to bite the bullet. I was like, I'm not leaving that shit. We just gave him $30 for that thing. And so.
But at least it helped us to get a better picture.
Well, yeah, it did. And actually, I made her take the better picture and put it on the front of the frame because I wasn't going to pay another $15 for a frame. And so we ride the damn thing back up. We get up there, and I just tell the guy, we forgot to get our picture when we were up here. And he was like, oh, you should have told somebody at the bottom. We could have sent it down.
That probably happens to like every other person.
I
I'm
was
sure
so
it's
pissed.
a common occurrence. They're probably like, what was your number? We were number 11, I remember.
Yeah, I was so pissed. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? We just rode this thing back up, and now you're making me buy the second picture.
Guess what? It's a story for the grandkids.
Yeah, it is. So, yeah, I'm going to tell them, don't take the picture.
It's a story for this podcast.
I'm going to tell them, don't take the picture, don't take the ride. So, fuck Anarchista.
We're going back.
I think it's run by YouTube. I think it might be run by YouTube. And so, yeah, we will go back. But, so that shit
nice.
happened. that shit happened. It was fun. But guys, man, it is Saturday night. It is our date night, chilling with the Abels, man. We're trying to keep this to a tight 1 hour show because I got other things to do. I'm just kidding. I gotta go watch the game. I gotta get ready for the game.
Okay, yeah.
The game's tomorrow, 6:30, man. Go Lions. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We love you guys, man. Chris, Liz, love you guys, man. And we will see you Thursday night at what time?
10.
Thursday night, 10 o'clock. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Chilling with the Ables, man. Thank you guys
Love
for
the
tuning in.
Replayables tea and what's in it too. Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah, Lost. I don't blame you, man. She makes that shit look good. And so Replayables, 100% proof podcasting, drawn by Space Chief. Yeah, show them the bottom. Here, let me move the mic. There you go. 100% proof podcasting. So I'm sure that's what Lost is looking at. So
Love you guys. Go Lions.
Love you guys.
Love you, Elton.
Go Lions.
Jesse.
We will keep you guys updated tomorrow. Go Lions, Super Bowl, man. I hope so. If not, I can guarantee you my fucking TV is going to get broke. Lost
It's on the bingo card.
Lost, hit me up, brother. I will get you those cigars, man, for sure, man. So hopefully they're up to your standard.
I'll make sure it happens, Lost. Go Bucks.
Go Bucks. Sean, your team lost. They lost to the fucking Lions. This kid.
He's in denial.
I know he is in denial. So, but I do love him. Even though YouTube thinks that he's a bitch. So anyways, guys, we will see you, or I'll see you Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Chillin Network for Replayables. We gave you the win. Yeah, you did actually, man, because your team lost, man, and you guys could have won that. But I'll see you guys Wednesday night, 8 p.m. for Replayables, and then we'll see you Thursday night, 10 p.m. Right here for Chilling with the Ables, and then Friday night Replayables at 9 p.m. and then Saturday night, 10 p.m. right here for Chilling with the Ables. And I will tell you this, depending on how tomorrow goes, that's going to play a big factor in how my week goes. So,
which is going to play a big factor in how my week goes.
Yes, because I might be packing to go to Las Vegas. I'm going to hit you up, Elton. So anyways, thank you guys, man. We love you. Peace out.
Bye, guys.
Adios.